At the height of his career in the 90s, Greg Valentino had the world's biggest biceps. With a circumference of 28 inches, these were the result of hardcore steroid abuse. Steroids might enhance performance and make muscles grow bigger, faster, but there's a list of potential side effects, from hair loss and acne to depression, liver and heart problems.
Our reporter Emilia Papadopoulos has more.
It's been almost a month since 3-year-old Sophie and 7-year-old Abby lost the man they called Super Daddy. The girls visited the spot where he died just a few weeks ago with their mum Jen.
Well, let's get more from Emilia right now, who's outside the cathedral this morning, and so many people expected to come and pay respect today.
Yes, absolutely. 2,000 people expected to come here to the Anglican Cathedral for the service, but also beforehand they're expecting 1,000 police officers and hundreds of members of the public to follow the funeral procession from Liverpool city centre here to the cathedral. And the reverend that's leading the ceremony, who also is a close friend of the family, said it was important to hold the ceremony here at the cathedral so the whole community could pay their respects. And that just shows what an impact PC Dave Phillips' death has had upon the whole country, but especially those here in Liverpool.
News correspondent Emilia Papadopoulos is here to tell us more. Why has it been thrown out?
Well, Victoria, there's a number of reasons and a lot of speculation behind this. This is the second time that these plans have been rejected. And let me just tell you, first of all, people are calling it the mega mosque. It's got the plans have a capacity for 10,000 people, and it would be 4 times the size of St Paul's Cathedral. Yes, Victoria, well, even this afternoon, a very steady stream of well-wishers coming here to pay their respects to 17-year-old Jack Susianto. And earlier, his friends and family held a vigil here on the canal bridge near to where he died. Some of them flew all the way from Bali, which is where his father's from, to kneel for traditional Hindu prayers. Well, this all comes as the police took a very unusual step today in commenting on some of the media coverage and speculation into what happened to Jack on Wednesday.
Our reporter Emilia Papadopoulos has the story.
It's 4 o'clock in the morning in this underpass near Park Lane, and these rough sleepers, mostly Roma gypsies, are about to be woken up. Disability hate crime can be quite hard to define, so where do you draw that line between staring and pointing and it actually becoming, a crime?
Yeah, animal charities say there are now more than 1 million abandoned pets in Greece, and there's growing concern about the spread of disease if the problem isn't dealt with soon. Emilia Papadopoulos has more. The vets do what they can to control the numbers, but it seems much of the responsibility falls on local people.
Well, these are just some of the dogs that have been neutered since the vets from London have been here. They all live with Ada. She looks after more than 20 stray dogs. Now, all of these were once someone's pet, but because of the economic crisis here in Greece, many of them have been dumped either on the side of the road or, like this one, found tied up in bin bags. Now, she says the problem here is getting worse, and every day people are dumping more dogs on her doorstep.
Our correspondent Emilia Papadopoulos reports.
Pubs. They've always been at the heart of British life. For many, they're the meeting point for post-work drinks or Sunday lunch. But it's not always been that way. And 100 years ago, the traditional public house was a very different place.
The end of the First World War marked a period of great change for the British pub. Long gone were the Victorian gin palaces filled with hard-drinking men, and in their place, pubs for the whole community, where women were welcome and food was served. And so, to preserve this unique change in the country's history, the government's listed 21 interwar pubs. In other words, it's protecting them from any kind of redevelopment. Hampton Court was the ultimate royal playground, a party palace that was designed to impress. King Henry VIII would often host grand summer banquets here, and this weekend's celebrations hope to bring some of that sense of occasion back to these grounds.